closer. 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 Hit the viewers at home with that there delicious protein face. Hoy, guys, what's going on? It's SUPPWARS! Coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. I'm here in the filming studio at MassiveJoes headquarters with our resident purveyor of the world's finest proteins, Vince.
What's going on?
Vince, we're joined in this episode of SUPPWARS by our esteemed people's referee of choice, Brandon.
What's happening?
Guys, we are taking two of the most delicious proteins we have seen thus far and putting them head to head. It is, of course,
Ghost Lifestyles Whey, or Ghost Whey,
up against first Phorm level 1 protein. Vince.
Yeah.
You know why I'm super excited about the SUPPWARS?
Why is that?
Because I actually have both of these proteins in rotation right now. Like literally under my desk, I have a tub of Level 1 in blueberry muffin and I have a tub of Ghost Whey in chopped chip cookie dough flavor.
And the Ghost Whey is significantly more empty.
No, we'll get to that in a second. Guys, this SUPPWARS, we are going 4, possibly 5 rounds. We are going ingredients, nutritional breakdown, and macros, of course, because it is protein. We're going price and value for money. We're going flavors and taste. We might flip those rounds back to front. We're going versatility.
Okay.
We must.
Yep.
And if we need a 5th round, the tie break, we're going to leave that up to our esteemed referee, Brandon, to jump in with what he thinks will be able to separate these two. If we need it. We may not need it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Brandon, you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Round 1. Ingredients, nutritional breakdown, and macros.
Okay. So we're going to go with the milk chocolate because it's a flavor that crosses over with both.
Yeah, they both have like a base chocolate. Level 1 has multiple chocolates. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
But they have a base chocolate flavor, which is the milk chocolate.
Milk
in
chocolate.
both. So that's because the panels, the macros slightly vary with flavors in terms of the amount of protein, the amount of carbs, the amount of fat, and the percentages. We're going to pick the same flavor across both. So, milk chocolate.
35 gram scoop, 130 calories per serve. In that is 1.5 grams of fat. We have 4 grams of carbs and 25 grams of protein. There is some vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium in there as well. And it's made up from a Ghost whey protein blend of whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate, and hydrolyzed whey protein isolate, natural artificial flavors, emulsifiers, flavor enhancer, which is salt, some enzymes, and some thickeners and sweetener.
So you got the digestive enzymes in there, don't you?
I believe so. It's got enzymes. It doesn't say digestives, it says enzymes.
I think it's like the Ghost enzyme.
I think so,
that
yeah.
they kind of put in there.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
Yeah, I mean, the cool thing about Ghost, though, is they break down exactly how much of the different whey proteins you're getting.
Who cares?
Everyone.
Nobody cares, Vince.
Everyone, when they're looking for a good quality whey protein blend.
There's this thing in marketing called the difference between features and benefits. That's a feature, but no one gives a fuck.
No, it's the benefit. The benefit of the product is getting higher quality protein.
I'm going to get my protein because I'm getting 12.72% of the overall protein from whey protein isolate.
Actually, close, but whey protein isolate is 12.5 grams, which is roughly, I think, just over 12%.
Oh, boy. All right, first Phorm level 1. Macros across both these products are very, very similar. So in the milk chocolate flavor in level 1, we're talking about 150 calories. It's a little bit more. We're talking about 2 grams of fat, of which 1.5 is saturated. We're talking about 5 grams of carbs, of which 1 gram is sugar. And we're talking about 24 grams of protein. So calories, macros, similar. A little bit more in the level 1, but not significantly.
Less protein, more carbs, more fat. Everything you don't want from protein.
In terms of what the protein's actually made up of, Level 1 uses a 3-stage protein, I guess you could call it. It's technically, they kind of market it as sustained release because you've got whey protein isolate in there, which absorbs very quickly. You then have whey protein concentrate, which absorbs and digests a little bit slower. And then you've got milk protein isolate, which yields both whey and casein as well. And we know that casein is a very slow digesting protein. So we've got 3 types of protein for sustained release, and we can talk a little bit more about that in a second. No digestive enzymes. So if you're one of these people that has an issue with digestive enzymes actually upsetting your stomach, which I think a lot of people are coming to the realization is what's happening in their protein.
No, it's just that they can't stick it out. The enzymes actually help, but everyone gets a discomfort because their gut microbiome's so bad to start with. Bullshit. Straight out of the digestive enzyme manufacturer's playbook. Right? Oh man, if it works.
No digestive enzymes in your Level 1. You do have some natural and artificial flavors, some bits and pieces. Some of the flavors also have inclusions like Ghost does. You got like the chocolate chip cookie pieces and some of the ice cream sandwich flavors. There's little ice cream sandwich pieces.
What else you got in there? It looks like a very big write-up on the bottom of the panel there for...
That's not a big write-up at all there, Vince.
What are all those little extra ingredients written in scientific language?
It's not. You've got some emulsifiers, like you have in Ghost Whey. You've got some emulsifiers. I don't want to bore the viewers.
Oh, I mean, they need to know.
You've
what
got
they're
some
digesting.
texturizers in there that make for a really nice milkshake texture. But the main thing that we're interested in is the protein and where it comes from.
So how much of that protein you're getting from each of those sources? Is it just a casein
No
blend you
one
got?
cares, Vince.
So it's a casein blend you're selling people?
No, it's not a casein.
I mean, who knows?
It's not a casein blend at all. Well, you can go in terms of how they're listed. So the proteins are listed: whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, milk protein isolate. So WPC is the main source, then WPI, and then you've got the blend of the whey protein and the casein from the milk protein isolate.
Well, yeah.
Brandon, would you like to hear some more arguments for either product, or are you happy to dive into this?
I'm happy to dive in.
Okay, what you got?
Yeah, so like you said, the macro is very similar, give or take a couple of grams here or there. So Ghost just ahead in that one. I do like the 3 protein approach in Level 1.
Ghost has 3 proteins.
Well,
3 forms of protein.
Isolate and
isolates,
hydrolyzed isolate's the same shit.
Well, one's pre-digested, digests even faster, a little bit slower, a little bit slower again. It's exactly the same as yours, just we're not sitting there for 3 hours to get our protein.
Yeah, but maybe you want to be sitting there for 3 hours to get your protein, Vince, because that's the nice trickle of amino acids into the bloodstream for those fucking gains.
We'll get into versatility later.
Yeah, so I do like the 3. I'd say Level 1 has the upper hand in the types of protein. I do like the 3 different types, like properly different types. Macros, Ghost has the slightest of edges. And then the digestive enzymes, I mean, take it or leave it, really.
I think you take it.
I think the first round's a tie.
I did suspect.
I didn't. I thought I had
round
it.
1 is a tie. It's 0.5 to 0.5, leading into round 2. Let's go flavors and taste, Vince.
Okay. So Ghost comes in, I think around 12, 13 different flavors.
Is it 12 or is it 13?
Well, I'll tell you in a minute. If you count them, I'll bring them off.
All right, let's go.
So we have, in Australia, we've had cereal milk, chocolate chip cookie, cinnamon cereal milk, coconut ice cream, coffee ice cream, fruity cereal milk, milk chocolate, peanut butter cereal milk, sugar cookie, and then in America they also do a marshmallow cereal milk, the Oreo, Nutter Butter, and Chips Ahoy collabs.
13.
13.
Isn't the Chips Ahoy the same flavour as the chocolate chip cookie dough in Australia, though, Vince?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't think it
so
is.
let's take that one off.
Well,
it's
they're
down to 12 flavours.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Chips Ahoy, I mean, you can't have, if it's not Chips Ahoy, it's not really.
It's
chocolate chip.
exactly the same
No.
flavour. Thoughts on that and how they actually taste?
Delicious. Some of the best protein flavors for a good high quality protein that you ever have.
I honestly think that if I'm going to be nitpicky, probably the one flavor. Oh no, there's 2. There's 2. The 2 flavors in Ghost Whey that I think are kind of just like probably wouldn't go get them again. The sugar cookie flavor is super underwhelming, and the fruity cereal milk is just a very strange flavor.
People like that Fruit Loop kind of flavour,
Nah, it
though.
kind of tastes a bit like fly spray.
And sugar cookies, very, like, if you're at Christmas, nothing better than a good sugar cookie.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It just tastes like sweet. Like it doesn't really
delicious.
have a. But when you compare it to like some of Ghost like Hero, like the peanut butter cereal milk,
Oh, amazing.
the choc chip cookie, though, shit the bed.
Coffee ice cream, another one of my
Yeah,
favourites.
coconut ice. They've done well across the board.
Yeah.
But there are a few kind of dud flavors in that.
Yeah.
Level 1 comes in 13 flavors. That's one more than Ghost. For those of you counting
I don't
at
think
home.
it is. If you,
Blueberry muffin, caramel latte, chocolate banana, cinnamon cookie batter, German chocolate cake, ice cream sandwich, milk chocolate. I've lost my point. Too many flavors. Mint ice cream sandwich, red velvet cake, strawberry milkshake, vanilla ice cream, pumpkin spice latte, and peppermint bark. I can say I have not tried a single flavour of Level 1 that has been underwhelming. All
I have.
of them. Which
The
one?
Caramel latte.
Bullshit!
100%.
No.
Ice cream sandwich, hands down, probably one of the best flavours I've had.
Ever in the history of
I will put
protein.
it's a really good flavour. But I have that and the caramel latte at home. And the caramel latte is very underwhelming in flavour, mouthfeel. The mouthfeel is
When
completely...
you're comparing it to ice cream sandwich,
But even the
which is a greatest of all time flavour, of course it's going to be underwhelming.
I mean, we'll get into, I guess, effects later, but even the feel of that protein drinking it is completely different. So the standard across the proteins is different, whereas Ghost is, the standard across all their flavours is top quality. And they hit the flavour that they're aiming to hit, they hit very well.
I disagree.
I don't.
I think there's the underwhelming flavours in there. So let's just, tip for tat. Level 1 has one more flavour. All of the flavours are amazing. Brandon, over to you.
All of the flavours available in Australia.
No.
Okay, let's go. How many flavours you got available in Australia?
6 at the moment.
got
We're
9.
working on permits for the other 7.
We have 9, give or take, in stock.
Wow.
Yeah, when they're in stock.
How
Yeah.
many flavours of Ghost Whey are available right now, Vince?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you at the moment. Actually, I think we just had a restock. I think there's
I
5
think it
or
was about
6.
5, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
six Level 1 flavours.
But
so
9,
still get those.
9 normally. Stock's different because everyone has stock problems.
When have we ever had 9 flavours of Ghost Whey available?
2020.
Bullshit. I don't think we've ever had 9 flavours. There's 9 flavours on the menu, and at a good point in time, we'll have 5.
6, 7, 8, 9. If
No,
you-
I disagree. Brandon, what you got?
Yeah, both these proteins are my probably all-time favourite flavours already. Like Level 1, tried a couple of their flavours and they're just next to none.
Which is your favourite Level 1? I'm interested to hear.
I did rate ice cream sandwich,
Yeah.
but I wasn't ever the biggest fan of mint choc, but that mint choc, is it the cookie? Mint choc cookie?
It's mint ice cream sandwich.
Mint ice cream sandwich,
Yeah.
that's unreal.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
love that one.
The ice cream sandwich, like, truth be told, the ice cream sandwich flavours, both the original ice cream sandwich and the mint ice cream sandwich, which are inspired by, like, MassiveJoes,
Yeah.
effectively,
Yeah.
are, like, I would put in my rotating top 3 best protein flavours of all time.
I would too.
Sorry,
Across every
blueberry
protein
muffin as well.
ever created. Yeah, blueberry muffin's up there, but it's fruit. It's always weird, and that's why I said with the Ghost Whey fruity cereal.
It is kind of like the fruity cereal.
It's kind of
different.
strange when you have like a fruit-based milky protein. It's kind of, even strawberry across the board is sometimes a bit of a weird flavour.
So you're rattling yours off like they're not that good.
No, but the blueberry, I'm getting there.
I-
But the blueberry muffin, because it is actually, it's got like the muffin flavour to it. It's not just blueberry, it's like blueberry cake. Delicious.
Yeah, I was a big fan of that one.
Yeah.
But weird.
Yeah, these 2 proteins, I would happily wouldn't need any other. If I just had those in my cupboard for the rest of my life, I'd be set. I hate to start the Sup Wars with 2 ties, but it's going to have to be.
No!
They're both.
Make a
the flavors-
decision, mate.
I can't. I literally can't. That flavors are usually one of the easier rounds to call,
But
but
Level 1 has 13 flavours, Brandon.
they're not here, man.
Neither is Ghost.
But they
Ghosts
have
are
been.
trying to be here. At least Ghost can get here. It's
And you
just
got 2
they're not.
like German chocolate cake and milk chocolate. That's the same thing.
No, they're completely different.
Have you tried?
Have you
Because they're
been
not
to
in Australia.
Germany before? Have
No.
you had chocolate cake in Germany?
Have you?
No. All right, round 2 is a tie. It's 1 apiece. We're all tied up going into round 3, price and value for money.
Okay, Ghost Whey is $74.95, and each flavour is a little bit different. So there's 26 serves in the milk chocolate, which comes out. I've got to get a little calculator up here.
While you're doing your calculation, I'm just going to point out the absolute obvious, and that is that Ghost Whey, at the time we're recording this Sup Wars, which is June 2022, is definitely due for another price rise.
I don't think
so. No, Vince, let me finish what I'm saying. We have seen every protein in the market increase over the last 6 months by between 20 and 30%. Ghost has increased from $69.95 to $74.95.
What if
there's a price increase coming?
What if they have top quality sources and they're willing, because they're legendary people and that's how they market it, bite into a bit of their margin to keep their customers and consumers happy?
I hate to pull the curtain from the viewers at the moment, but the fact of the matter is most whey protein comes from one of two sources worldwide, and both of them have increased their price. So Ghost is definitely not immune. There is a price rise coming. Regardless, at the time of shooting this raw review, you can do your little calculation where you are.
You can't find the Ghost cows, they're hidden. Anyway, Ghost Whey is $2.88 per serve.
Level 1 just had another price rise, so they this is where Level 1 is like this, you know. This is where it's at. $99.95 for 30 serves, and that's consistent across all the flavors. So we're at $3.33 per serve. Brandon, looks like you can call around.
Ghost Whey.
Round 3 goes to Ghost Whey. It's 2-1, leading into round 4, Versatility.
I think you start off on this one.
Oh, I will start off, Vince. I will start off. Because of the sustained release nature of the protein blend in Level 1, it can be used pre-workout, post-workout, before bed, during the day, any time of day. Nothing is off the cards. So from a versatility in use, in time of day use perspective, it is completely ideal. Because of the addition of the milk protein isolate and the creamer in the formula, Level 1, you can drink it and it tastes like a milkshake, even when mixed with water. You can make sludge with it and it sludges up into an amazing custard texture. You can then take that sludge and you can cook it. You can make brownies. You can make pancakes with it. You can bake with it. You can do whatever the fuck you want with the Level 1 and it will not disappoint. It is one of the most versatile proteins I have ever seen.
I mean, everything you've just said can be done with Ghost Whey.
No.
Yes.
No, it can't.
Yes, it can.
No, it can't.
Yes, it can.
I have tried to bake with Ghost Whey. You can't do it.
I don't know.
It goes dry and like
all
shit.
protein goes dry, even if it's casein.
Level 1 doesn't though, man. It really doesn't.
See, but it's different though, because you're getting a better quality source. And when you say Level 1 can be used post-workout, it can't, because it's slow digesting. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made Formula 1. They're
There's
isolate.
whey protein as the primary source. It definitely can be used post-workout.
But then you have your slow digesting compared to a high-quality whey protein isolate main source.
We could dive into the studies of what's better for muscle recovery post-workout, Vince, whether it's a whey protein blend or whether it's a whey casein protein blend. And I think that if you just go and Google that, you're going to find that it's a whey casein blend.
And if the viewers go through the YouTube and see what you said previously in the videos, it's going to be a whey isolate.
I'll be the first to admit when I have been wrong in the past, and I have been wrong in the past.
I don't think so. I think whey protein isolate with concentrate is going to be rapidly digesting post-workout. Ghost Whey is very versatile, that it can be sludged as well. It can be cooked. I've seen you do it with Ghost Whey, and it can be done in both. And it's amazing. There's nothing that you can't do with Ghost Whey. It's the beauty of it. They've come up with a high quality protein that can really, is that versatile. It can be used for anything. I haven't really seen anyone have this quality of protein and be able to do that.
What about the times of day when you want a little bit of slow release?
You buy a casein.
Well, yeah, because you can't use Ghost Whey. Whereas if you've got a tub of Level 1,
you don't need a slow release. Slow release is old.
Good shit.
Slow release is an old thing. Whey protein is much better than casein.
What about the issue with the digestive enzymes?
not an issue?
Well, from a versatility perspective, I think it is.
I don't think so.
Because if you're the sort of person that has problems with digestive enzymes, you can't be using the Ghost Whey. Maybe you might be able to use it once a day, post-workout, and not upset your stomach. But if you're trying to use it pre, post, during the day, before bed, you're trying to make pancakes with it, you're trying to sludge with it, you're drinking it, you're fucked.
Name one person that's come back and had a problem with Ghost Whey.
My wife.
No way.
Yep.
No.
Yes, Whey.
No.
Ghost Whey.
I think Amy wouldn't have realised they were in here. She would have used
No,
them.
they're definitely. She's no good with digestive enzymes. Brandon, what you got this round 4, man?
Both incredibly versatile products. They're both really good in oats, really good as sludge. Post-workout, they're great. You said the primary source in Ghost Whey's isolate.
Whey protein isolate, yeah.
And then for Level 1, it's concentrate.
Yep.
That right there sort of tells me everything. I prefer using a primary concentrate as an everyday protein. Use it post-workout. It's good for mixing with anything. It's good as a meal replacement. Sludge, oats, cooking. The last round goes to Level 1.
Yes! Round 4 goes to first Phorm Level 1, which means we're all tied up here, Vince.
We are.
We're tied up at 2 apiece. Brandon, you need to call a little tie break round here.
Actually,
where do we go?
Can we go back?
Where do we go? We're all tied up.
Labeling.
Can we? Yeah.
I don't know. How do we split these two?
Yeah.
Flavor collabs?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well.
No.
Yeah,
Another useless
versatility's
round.
been done. Like that's pretty much stackability as well.
Yep.
Can we go to the old?
Is the same, really.
Can we do the old scoop test?
Not with protein, I don't reckon.
Don't reckon? What about those people who are counting their macros, trying to keep to a diet? They want a specific...
Yeah, but it's difficult with protein as well because you've got different densities in there as well, and it depends how you scoop it, and it's not as crucial as the scoop test when it comes to like stimulant-based pre-workouts.
And Ghost on their panel, they say one rounded scoop, which makes it hard to everyone's round is different.
What is a rounded scoop?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. I don't know. I'm not sure we can separate them.
Gluten-free, no amino spiking.
Yeah,
you got gluten in yours?
It depends on the inclusions. Yours would be the same as well.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I'm not sure we can split. I'm not sure we can split. Brandon, you happy to call this a tie?
Not really. Don't really want to do
Do you
that.
have a tie-break round?
I must say, if we go back to macros,
Yeah.
Ghost Whey doesn't have a protein that goes over. Let me check their collabs as well.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. That standard proteins don't go, never mind. Oreo goes to 150. Since they don't go over to 150.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Very difficult.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna have to rest. We're gonna have to rest at a tie and perhaps come back at a later date and see if we can separate these two.
It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same.
I don't know. Brandon, thoughts?
As much as I'm going to hate not settling it, it's going to have to be a tie.
There it is.
Man, that was an
People's
anticlimax.
referee has spoken. Guys, this sup war is a tie. 2-2. Ghost Whey tying with first Phorm Level 1 with the inability to separate them because we don't have a tie-break round.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
No.
So there we are. We're all tied up. I think, the result kind of speaks for itself, but both exceptional proteins. As I mentioned at the start, I have a tub of each sitting underneath my desk in rotation at the moment. And I really think that, if you guys are in the market for a whey protein, you can't go wrong with either one of these. I think really, personally, it's probably going to come down to two main variables. I think the first one is price.
Yep.
Right now, because Level 1 is, not significantly, but it is more expensive, especially when you're forking out an extra $25 for the tub.
Yep.
You do get more serves in Level 1, but it's still, still 25% more. So that's going to be a determinant for you guys. I think the second thing really is it's going to come down to what flavor do you want?
Yeah.
Because Ghost has flavors that Level 1 doesn't do. Level 1 has flavors that Ghost doesn't do. So if you want like a cereal milk flavor, Ghost Whey. If you want one of the best protein flavors ever created, ice cream sandwich, you go your Level 1.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Brandon, thank you for your efforts in trying to split these two. Unfortunately, we couldn't get there.
I tried.
Vince, thank you for the battle.
You're welcome.
Do you have anything else that you'd like to add?
I don't.
Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Make sure you turn your post notifications on as well on your mobile, your cell phone, your desktop PC, your smart TV, and whatever other device you're watching this video on, so you don't miss a beat when it comes to all these new episodes of Sup Wars and everything else we've got happening here on the channel. That is Sup Wars, a tie between Ghost Whey and First Form Level 1 in this protein battle. Until next time, where we coming to and from, Vince.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning into this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.